Good to see you.
Another time.
Keep on doing your thing.
Seems like you and Doma have some history.
That's right. She took me in, showed me around, hid me, because I was on the run, Cal.
On the run, huh? What'd you do?
The heist of the century. Every bounty hunter in the galaxy was after me.
You pulled off a heist?
Is that so hard to believe?
Well, yeah.
And that's how I pulled it off. No one thinks much of me around here, so they never see me coming. They never see me coming. And that's when I get them.
I must be alone now.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal.
Everyone holding up okay, Monk?
Well, we're just fine now. The Raiders might have put a little spook in some of our clientele when they marched in here, but we're made of sterner stuff.
Good to hear. You doing all right?
Cal, my boy, I'll tell you the same thing I told those Raiders.
What's that?
Go ahead and shoot. But know this, you'll be blasting the best bartender on Kobo.
It was good to see you. That bioma's no longer a threat.
Well done. Can't say I'm surprised. You and Beatty are tough customers. Later, BD.
Who's the Nautilin with the stiff hat and brisk attitude?
That's Cage Vanda. She's a bounty hunter. Or at least, she used to be. She's retired now.
She doesn't look retired.
No, she does not. But the Haxian Brood's after me, and she's got the intel on them.
Haxian Brood? No thank you. That gang does not mess around. Let's catch up later.
Something smells good.
That would be Great-Grandma Pyloon's potato namba patty.
How'd she learn to cook so well?
Oh, she had no choice. With 8 children, 36 grandchildren, and 2 lost cats, she was cooking for a small army.
I'm glad we can still enjoy her recipes.
Me too. Grandma Pyloon's cooking lives on. But the lost cats, not so much. Watch yourself out there.
So how did the outpost get its start?
Like most good things, it all started with a dream. The vision of one sharp-eyed Walloona named Doma Dendra. Not 2 months after she gets here, but her general store pops into being. And the rest of the outpost didn't take long to follow.
Couldn't have been easy.
Doma looked at the first wild-eyed hooligans on Kobo and saw hard workers. Dreamers like her. A whole bloody community.
I can see why you all stick by her.
That's right. What's there but to follow someone like that, eh? Talk later?
Laddie, look at this! The tank is a bottle! A veritable fishing colony!
Think there's room for more?
Aye, but though it brings a tear to my eye, I fear we may be reaching capacity. Too many more, and old Scuba won't be able to wet his flippers without slapping the fishy. I'll see you out in the wide world, laddie. The hunt continues!
We'll talk soon.
No time to talk. How glad I am to share with a friend.
Be careful. Turns out our skills go pretty okay together, huh?
So modest, this one. We, they're perfectly darling. On Coruscant, others would construct my designs. What fun it was to roll up my sleeves and get in there. So, what's next?
Next?
That's right. I'm not done with you yet, Zeke. Not by a long shot. Carl, tell me, have you ever been to Coruscant?
Once or twice.
Winnie says I've gotta go. What's it like?
A lot of ships. A lot of people.
Like one, the other.
And I adore both. You've never lived until you've danced the night away on a pleasure bus circling the Uskru district.
I'd make the trip just to see that.
Let's talk later.
Let's chat later.
I see you found new seeds. Plant one, and I'll tell you all about it.
Is there any plant you can't grow?
There was a rare subspecies of a Puglia blossom that I found quite stubborn.
You still seem frustrated by it.
No, of course not. Well, yes. It sticks with me, this one, I suppose. No matter what I did, where I planted it, how I treated the soil, it refused to grow. It was like it was acting out of spite, like a petulant child. Turns out that subspecies of Puglia blossom only grows in the wild.
It only wanted to grow on its own.
That's right. You have the mind of a true botanist. Wonderful. New seeds. Plant one. I'll share its details.
All right, ready to do some gardening?
The more you plant, the more you bond. You found new seeds. Plant one, and I'll tell you all about it.
Have you two had any run-ins with the raiders?
They wouldn't dare.
And we don't do much running.
But I do hate what they've done to this outpost.
I hate how they're always rooting through our outpost scrap heaps.
I hate how they scream all the time.
You haven't had your beauty sleep in months.
Looking at you, you haven't had beauty sleep in the past 100 cycles.
Something you need?
Ah, you troublemaker.
It's all right.
There he is, my favorite scrapper.
You know any others?
I do not. But together, we've taken on a few bucketheads.
Don't forget the KX droids.
How are we still alive? Let's catch up later.
Watch yourself out there.
Be careful.
We gotta go somewhere.
What's that smell?
Smell? What smell? You could eat off this ship. But don't. I'm trying to keep it clean.
I smell it too.
Are you kidding me? It must be Cal. Always tracking things in and showing up with weird droids. And those outfits of his. I'm not even sure he cleans them. Oh, the ponchos alone.
We should burn them.
You know, you're right. We should.
Wow. This escalated quickly.
All right, Cal, get up here.
You glad to be back?
Yes, it is nice to be traveling again. Grease is a little shaky in the cockpit.
You'll get the hang of it. Been a while.
I hope so. I do not fear death, but I would prefer not to die on the Mantis. It's nothing personal.
Marin's wasted no time in getting comfy on the Mantis.
Yeah? What did she do?
Well, for one, she conveniently seems to forget to clean her own dirty dishes. They just sit right there, right on the table, as if to say, "Here, Grace, you clean me."
Maybe she hexed them.
What? She can do that? Maybe you should pitch in and do some chores, BD. And beeping ain't chores.
Coruscant's fun, but it has a way of making you feel insignificant.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's the wealth. The sheer amount of credits flowing in and out of these streets, and right into the pockets of the politicians at the top.
Most people are on the outside, even if they don't know it. Maybe someday we can change that.
Hostile spotted. Odds of surviving are low. Very low.
Watch yourself. Help, get up here! Hold the wind in. Nice time, I'm gonna find my opening. Stop trying to flee. Affirmative. He's evading.
Here!
Oh, great. He's got stims. Just got our last gunner. Can't take a hit. Incoming target. Jedi recognized. You'll pay for that! I have taken damage. Pointless evasion.
Check it out, BD. Priorite.
Altered.
What are you doing here? It has to slip up. Okay, we can do this.